championship.
The state championship.
State championship.
State championship.
The state championship.
The state championship.
You can't do anything without a team. If you want to accomplish big things, you got to have friends by your side that you can trust.
Really can't play by yourself. You have to trust the person right next to you. You have to trust your teammate on every responsibility that they do. You can't try to help them with their responsibility. You have to trust them within everything they do. That's how we got far. We trusted each other on defense and offense.
You need people around you to get it done. If you just try to take it on by yourself, you won't reach it. All of us are different, all in a cool way. I mean, you have the kids that are more laid back and just soft-spoken, then you got the kids that are high intensity in your face, and really it's just a good mix of everything. And everybody had that one person or at least a couple of people on the team that would calm them down in situations. So I mean, that really helped us, and we were all pretty close to each other. So going through a 15-week season, usually you want to kill somebody by the end of it, but since we were so close and have gone through so much together, is good. We were all there for each other.
Teamwork, I've learned a lot because we lost a lot of starters this year, and knowing that you had to count on someone to fill that role that they didn't start all year, like Jacob Perry didn't start at all. But once Turner went down, he stepped up big in the state championship game. I mean, you had Austin Gibbs' little brother, Parker Gibbs, didn't start a game. Then when Whopper got down, and he actually proved himself to be a worthy starter, and I didn't even look at them as backups. But when Abby was lost from us, the whole community kind of backed us up, and we kind of played for her against Stars Mill that one game, and everyone wore purple, and the community kind of stayed with us there. We played for her. I know I did, and just each game we try to do our best.
It's more like anything that I've experienced before. I didn't realize what kind of an impact it really made, but seeing everyone show up and clap and yell and all the support that we got was really cool.
The student section's crazy. I mean, when you're on the sideline, you hear all of it. Then like in between plays, you hear it, but as soon as the ball's snapped, really everything just goes silent, and you just kind of get in a zone. And then as soon as the play ends, all the sound rushes back onto the field, and it's kind of cool.
Whenever we make a big play or something, just looking over there, seeing them going crazy, and then once we score, they're also going crazy, and just really fires us up, like before a game, like before kickoff, seeing them just jumping up and down and stuff. It's great.
They're the energy right there. In between plays, we're hearing the cheers going, the music pumping, and it just gets the blood going, and it keeps us going.
It was pretty crazy when you walk through the tunnel. You don't really know how big the dome is till you're on the field looking up, and to see the crowd roaring, it's quite the experience.
I didn't really think it was happening. I thought I was just like a spectator out on the sideline, but I realized that I was actually playing in there, and you couldn't hear one thing. I couldn't hear Brandon standing right next to me when we walked out of the tunnel. I couldn't hear one thing he was saying to me. I just kind of lost in the moment. Man, it was kind of overwhelming at first. Walking in there, a week before that, I went to a Falcons game, and seeing all those big players play on that field, and me stepping on the same field they play on, it was really overwhelming. But getting to walk out with my teammates, it just meant more to me than anything.
Definitely don't fall through the banner. That was a big one. Everything was being televised. Didn't want to fall, and there's a bunch of people running at the same time. Unfortunately, some of us did fall. I didn't, but it was funny watching other people fall. But definitely don't mess up. Being televised is it's a game changer.
I mean, I really didn't know what to think, but when I walked out there, it was like, it was so big, so it wasn't, a lot of people was there, but it wasn't as many people as an NFL game, but it really felt like you was in the NFL walking out, like,
as a game, so it felt fine.
Coming out of the, opening up, for the coin toss, you kind of walk out of the tunnel and you see the dome kind of just open up around you, and you see all the people, and for a second you're kind of put back because you think, there's no way I'm actually here. But then once you keep walking, you hear all the noise and all the horns and everything going off, and you're really just thinking about how cool it is. But as soon as we got to the 50-yard line and turned and saw the other team, it kind of snapped back into it and realized you got a game to play. But I mean, that was special, getting to play there. It was something I'll remember forever.
I was about to throw up. Everyone was screaming, everyone was so pumped there. I mean, they were 5 hours away and they brought hundreds of people over there, and I'm looking around, I'm on kickoff, and I look around and I just couldn't believe I was playing in there. I was almost about to throw up. I'm just glad Skylar kicked it in the end zone so no one had to hit anybody.
I mean, it means a lot to me, you know. You won state, you worked to go all the way there, and you made it, so it showed that we finished our goal that we planned from the beginning.
It means we got our goal. All the hard work, the summer, the sweat, everything we put into it. I mean, people see the games and how everybody rallies around us and stuff and think, oh, it's so cool, but they don't really realize what we do for 365 days a year. I mean, the amount of training you put your body through and everything just to be able to say that you won, that you were the best team in the state. I mean, it gives you chills, really, just an honor.
It's a dream, really. There's really no words to describe it other than just it's a dream, and to be able to share that with the community, the school, and my teammates, my brothers, and my family, it was just nothing. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
It means a lifetime of memories. No matter how old I am or where I am or who I'm talking to, I could always say that I've accomplished something. Even if I'm going through a rough time or I'm going through a good time, I could always reminisce, even if I'm 80, even if I'm 40. Just being a state champion will never go away, and being the first in Cobb County and everything, it's a big accomplishment.
It means so much to me because I've been playing football since I was 4 years old, and never actually I won Super Bowls, but it's Super Bowls pound ball, but actually high school Georgia football, which the South is big in football, and actually winning a state championship. I mean, I'm 5'5". I'm not a football prototype, so winning the state championship meant more to me than it meant more to my family than it did to me. They were just so proud of me. They watched the game on the TV 4 times when they were over there. They came down from New York, up from Florida, all to watch this game, and it was, I don't know, you can't even describe it, honestly.
It means everything. We've been talking about it since 8th grade. This team can go to state, and for that to finally happen, it means the world.
My grandfather, before he passed away when I was in the 7th grade, he told me that we would do big things when we got to high school. We all played together. He knew we were gonna win it, so it felt great for me to win a state championship because he basically predicted it, so it felt good.
It means the world to me. Can't really describe the feeling. I want other people to experience it, so hoping so that we can repeat next year.
Work hard, and when it gets rough, you just got to keep working and know that you got a goal in mind, and if you keep working, you'll eventually reach that. There's no goal you cannot reach if you work.
As long as you love your coaches and your teammates, your success is you make it to the top. As long as you love them, so you'll be straight and work for what you want.
Tell them keep working hard no matter what. Always put in extra work if you can, and just listen to your parents when they tell you you should be working. Just keep working.
I know everyone's probably going to say hard work, but that's all you can say, because the more you work, it pays off in the end, in the long run. And the harder you work, the better you become.
Set a goal and work for it. If you don't have a goal, then you're just going to be working for something aimlessly. If you set a goal and really drive to work for it, then all of the bad decisions will be cut out because you know what you want.
Every athlete through training always wants to quit when it gets hard. I'm telling you, I did not want to play football over the summer because it was just brutal. But if you just stick at it, keep on pushing, it will be over soon. And you work to your hardest, full heart, full ability, it'll pay off for you.